In this video, we're going to talk about how to be a successful construction project manager. Stay with us. If you listen to the precepts in this video, you'll know how to be more effective, focus more, and get distracted less. So here's a question. What are the 3 things that every project manager must do? How can you make sure you don't get distracted from your role? Where should your focus be, doing or leading? And what is your most important meeting for the day or week? And what are the 3 things that you must take time to do in your role? We're going to talk about all of these in this video now. All right, so this is my jam. I love this. And I just so you know, the biggest plague that's affecting our project managers in construction today is email, back-to-back meetings, and batching work and being distracted. I literally go around the country and see PMs, God bless them, they're such good people, but they are victimized by back-to-back meetings, never being able to get things done, victimized by too many emails and becoming professional email answers, and victimized by distractions. I don't want that for you. And so I have shown you the key concepts of how to be a successful project manager in another video. We're going to take a little bit different spin on this one today and cover some very specific things that you can do to be successful. And so first and foremost, I want to bring your mind to something that's brilliant that we don't talk about a lot in our industry. You must have the systems that create the capacity for you to gain additional capability. And it's really a cycle, meaning if you get additional capability and training, then you're able to have a better system, more capacity to learn to get capability, better systems, and then it just keeps running. And so you must have the right systems, you must have the right schedule, you must have these things that I'm about to tell you in place to even be able to implement on your project. So here are the 3. The 3 things that every project manager must do and must have. Number 1, personal organization. It's got to happen. In fact, we have personal organization planners specifically for project managers that you can download in the description below. We'll talk to you about that a little bit later. But you have to have a way to keep a to-do list and to track your leader standard work and plan those in day-tight compartments, and to really organize your day in an effective manner using one piece, one process flow with buffers. Second, you must have good team health. That means that your project team is able to work together cohesively. Everyone knows where the project is headed. The plan and schedule is visible for all, and everyone covers for each other so that not one single person gets burnt out. Third, you got to get that team rallied behind that team balance and health effort, which means step number 1, remarkable team meetings. If I can get and you can get your team in a meeting focused with the right agenda, you can do anything. You can conquer the world. All you got to do is get the right team and the right meetings, and you can jam out. So every week, weekly team meeting. Here's what you're going to want to do. You're going to want to build that team. Really engage that team in the 5 behaviors, and you're going to want to rally them around a specific milestone. With that, then you'll make all planning systems, schedule, procurement, logistics, zone maps, everything visual on the wall according to the last planner system. So they see as a group, know as a group, and act as a group. Now that the team is rallied behind that, you're going to have conversations every week about PTO, about coverage, about filling in for each other, about keeping on schedule and keeping ahead of the deliverables and milestones that you have on that schedule. And that is the only way to get everybody working in the same direction to where everything doesn't fall only on you. If I had to go build a house or do some crazy effort or clean up an entire church activity at the gymnasium, I wouldn't start doing it myself. I would organize a team. Many hands make light work. So you have to have the personal organization and organize yourself. You have to have team balance and health and organize the team. And then you have to have the plan and the alignment to get the whole team working together collaboratively, because many hands make light work. That will give you additional capacity to do your job as a project manager. Those are the 3 key components that every project manager must ensure is implemented on their projects. And so we have videos on this channel about how that we'll link you to that teach you how to have a personal organization system. But let me say this, if you don't keep a to-do list, that's going to hurt. If you don't have leader standard work every week, that's going to hurt. If you're not time blocking your days to focus, do one piece flow, that's going to hurt. If you don't have buffers between meetings and tasks, that's going to hurt. You are going to waste 1 to 4 and sometimes in some cases 6 hours a day by batching work and losing time from context switching. That means you're going to feel at the end of the day that you can't go home because you're behind schedule, and your family and your health is going to suffer. So you have to have a personal organization system. It's a must for every project manager. Okay, and so one concept of alignment is like we can all be aligned around these videos and like and subscribe. I mean, the more we do that, the algorithm then spreads that to more people, more information, and the entire industry starts to have more and better standards on how to execute work. Wouldn't that be cool? Like and subscribe right now. And so I want to talk about 2 more concepts. From a scheduling standpoint, always you will have a Takt plan for your master schedule. This allows you as the project manager to not only see the flow of the project, your contractual commitments, how to manage the team, when billing should be done, labor counts, but it also says when you're going to need certain information and certain materials to the project site. You as a project manager will always encourage and want your superintendents to implement the last planner system, which means that your trades are now bought in to the direction of your project and now requesting the key things they need to feed that short interval scheduling process. This is the coolest part I'm going to tell you about now. As a project manager, you will always have a Scrum board with columns that say backlog, sprint backlog, in progress, and complete. That board is where you garner roadblocks and to-do list items for the team so you and the project engineers can enable the field. So as your last planner system is working, I love this is great. As your last planner system is working and your superintendents and foremen are meeting in the afternoon in the crew leader huddles, they're figuring out a plan for the next day and gathering roadblocks. The next morning, they meet with all workers on site, garner feedback and give feedback to them. And so now you have roadblocks from everyone on the project site. They come to that daily team huddle, which happens at 7, 7:30, 8, 9, whatever, 15-minute stand-up huddle with you, the engineers, and the superintendents, and they tell you the roadblocks that are in the way. Those roadblocks immediately go on your Scrum board, and you as a team can figure out what's most important in the hierarchy and work effectively as a team. Absolutely amazing. That is exactly how the scheduling system should work, all the way to your end, the project management end of the scheduling system. Last thing that I want to say, and I mean this with no disrespect. In fact, I mean this with support and respect. The main thing a project manager needs to know to say, the main phrase that's burned in their mind is, what do you need? We don't need project managers harassing the team about buying equipment. We don't need project managers shoving budgets down people's throats. We don't need project managers getting in the way and creating harder, more friction-filled situations for the project team. We need the project managers and PEs clearing the path, creating more frictionless environments, and enabling the team to do their job, which means that they have the labor, they have the contracts, they have the materials, they have the resources to go do their job. So this is not that you're a slave and you're not subservient, but as the leader, a highly respected role in construction, the main thing you need to know to say is, what do you need? And then to go get what people need so your team can be successful. So this is exactly how you can be successful as a project manager on your site. And one of the things that I really enjoy doing for this video is creating the daily, weekly, and monthly checklist of responsibilities that you have in your role. Go in the description below and get that link to that content. I know you're going to love it. It's such a cool resource, and it will really focus you on where you can be the most successful. On we go.